Hi everybody, and a happy day to you. Here we are, 3-4 days beyond Christmas now, and so all that Yuletide smoke is kind of clearing from the room, and we can begin to see the parameters of our days a little bit more clearly now. And of course, it's always a good thing to live beyond Christmas, don't you think?
Yep.
Yep. Well, I'm happy to have a guest here today. His name is Gene-Me, not Jimmy, Gene-Me, Y-I-N-M-Y.
That's correct.
That is correct. And then Gene-Me has a hyphenated last name because he is from the part of the world where people have hyphenated last names. And what is your last name?
Baster is a B-A-S-T-E-R, and Sarah is a S-E-R-A.
S-E-R-A.
Yep.
Baster Sarah.
Correct.
Gene-Me Baster Sarah. It's kind of lyrical.
Yep.
Yep, kind of lyrical. Well, Gene-Me, I am very happy to tell you, is our new maintenance man, our new custodian around Visitation Parish on the main street that is church side. However, he's not exactly so new anymore. What have you been here for now?
I've been about 2 months.
Yeah, 2 months. And man, I'm telling you, he is just going along great. But one thing he had yet to do was meet all you nice people in this formal video visitation way. And so Gene-Me was out here working his butt off like he does all the time. And I said, hey, Gene-Me, why don't you come on in and say hi to the nice people? And he said, okay. So anyway, here he is. Gene-Me, what would you like to say?
Well, I want to say Merry Christmas for everybody, and I'm glad to work here with this community, the church, and I'm happy to work here with you guys. How to been here for a long time. I'm glad to be here with the Father and Megan, and thank you to give me this opportunity to work for this community. Thank you.
By golly, that was great. I wished when I started here I had said something as cordial and affable and gentlemanly as that. But anyway, that's great. I'm telling you folks, this man strikes me as such a genuine fellow. He works hard for you and for me, and I hope he's with us for a long, long time. Well, Gene-Me, I'll let you get back to your work, and you can hand that microphone back to the producer, because I know she's going to have some things she wants to tell us.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, so much. We'll be seeing a lot more of Gene-Me, I hope, for a long, long time. Take care, sir. Well, producer, shall I launch into my list now?
Sure. I think that sounds like a great idea.
Okay. You know, we have this Hollis and Miller master planning process survey going on now for the school. And Hollis and Miller, all they do is schools. You know, they're an architect firm, and that's what they do. And they do so many of them, and they've done it so long that they kind of have everything refined down to a process. It's a well-oiled machine. And so with our help, they've produced this survey, and they've put it out. It's accessible through the link on the website. See how adept I'm getting at these things, producer?
Awesome. You're doing great.
Oh, man, I'm telling you. And I think maybe it's been sent to various of you in other ways, too. But anyway, the survey's still out there on the website, on the link. And Hollis and Miller wants to close the thing out tomorrow, the 30th. So the survey, it doesn't take that long to do. You know, it's up to you how long it takes, really, but you can do a cursory job of it easily in 10 minutes. I think it took me 15 or 20, but that's because I'm long-winded, you know, have a lot to say.
It only took me about 5.
Well,
and I still wrote a lot.
Well, but you're smarter than I am, see?
Oh.
You can type fast and think fast.
I can type and think fast. I might not be smarter.
I'm just a simple man of the people in from the country. And so it takes me a while to do these things. So anyway, I strongly encourage you, warmly encourage you to look at that survey between now and the end of tomorrow. Your participation is really very, very welcome about the school and its physical future and what we might undertake to improve it. Okay, this Sunday, golly, is Epiphany already because of Christmas occurring the way it did. And we have a couple of Epiphany-related events. Our music ministry will hold their annual Epiphany Concert on Thursday evening, January 6th at 7 p.m. Says both our choir and handbell choir will participate and feature music from the Christmas season. Now, producer, if memory serves, you are in that handbell choir.
Yes, I am.
So will you be doing the ring-a-ding-ding deal there?
I will.
Wonderful. Well, I don't think I'll be there. I think I'm scheduled to have dinner that night with Susan and Steve Miller, I think, along with Mass at a convent in Independence that night.
We'll miss you.
Yeah.
But we'll still be here singing and ringing, even if you aren't here.
Okay. All right. Sorry about that, but I know it'll be a good thing. The Sing and Ring Concert. That's a good name for it. Singing and ringing on Thursday the 6th at 7 p.m. Okay, and then the very following morning, the women of Visitation will have an Epiphany Rosary right after the 8:15 a.m. Mass, and the Rosary will be in the chapel there, and it'll be followed by a reception here in the expansive narthex. Right, they've been having these receptions. This is like their third one, I think, in the last few months.
Second or third, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I hope I can come to this one.
Yeah.
And maybe
It's supposed to be cold that morning, so we'll have some nice warm coffee to drink and
coffee to drink,
maybe
right?
some sweet treats or something.
And a sweet treat. Okay, all right. I may do that. Well, on the Feast of the Baptism of the Lord, which will be Sunday, January 9th, a week from this Sunday, we will have a blessing of the newly baptized for all children of God baptized between March of 2020 and December of 2021, and that'll happen at the 10:30 a.m. Mass. That's kind of a new wrinkle, so it'll be kind of a nice thing if you've been baptized, have a child baptized between March of 2020 and December of 2021. That 10:30 Mass on January 9th, and then there'll be a reception to follow. And it says it'll also be here.
In the narthex.
In the expansive narthex.
Yeah, it's a coffee and donut Sunday, but because there's a confirmation class at noon downstairs, we're going to move the coffee and donuts up here so that people can linger and we don't have to shoo them out real quick.
Great.
To get ready for confirmation.
Well, this is a nicer space anyway.
It's a beautiful space.
Yeah.
It'll be lovely.
Yep. Maybe we'll have a fire roaring in the old fireplace. Well, maybe Santa will come. Maybe not?
Maybe not.
Oh, shucks. Okay. Well, can't have everything, I guess. All right, now here is a little bit of a change to our Wednesday routine. You know, there's some of you who I'm told are really fond of these little Wednesday video visitations. And great, you know, we all appreciate your watching them. And then there's others of you, or maybe there's some of the same people, that are fond of the old little visitations in the bulletin. And people have said to me, well, don't you stop those Wednesday video visitations on account of we really like them. And then there are other people that say, you know, we sure do miss those bulletin letters. We wish you'd write them. And I've thought about it, and you know, folks, I don't want to commit myself to doing both. As you can tell, these video visitations don't take much out of me. They're strictly speaking a shoestring project. The written columns take a little more. Despite that, I just don't want to do both. So I don't remember who on the staff came up with the idea, oh, the producer says it was her, naturally. The producer says to me, hey, simple man of the people, just in from the country,
I didn't call you that, but okay.
why don't you alternate and do the video visitation one week and the little visitation in the bulletin the following week? You know, just kind of alternate, go back and forth like that. So that's what we're going to try, right? That's what we're going to try. So we obviously have the video visitation this week, and then the producer has written me up a detailed schedule all the way through the end of May, which is just what I need. So I guess there'll be no video visitation next week. Instead, for the January 9th bulletin, there'll be a letter.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then the following week there'll be a video visitation, and then the following week a letter, and then the following week a video visitation, and the following week a letter, and so forth and so on. Okay, so
we're going to give that a try and see if it'll work.
See how it goes. You know, who knows? Both practices might fall into dissitude. Is that the right word? And or who knows? Both of them might go on strong. But anyway, that's what we're gonna try. Producer, you have anything you want to add?
I think you've done it all.
I've done it all, okay. All right, well, thanks everybody for tuning in with us again today. Christmas went real nicely. We had good crowds, not quite at pre-pandemic levels, but certainly better than last year. And it was edifying to see that. There's some of you I still don't see, and of course I miss you, and I think about many of you. So please try to be in touch. Until next time, 2 weeks from now, goodbye and God bless.